and welcome back to Tales of Arise. I think at this point we're at where we're supposed to be. If we look at the map, we're close to a question mark. I did a little bit of digging last time after going off 15 minutes or so, just to see if I could find a quick way to where we're supposed to go, and luckily it didn't take that long time, so let's hope this is the right one. If not, I'm going to be a little bit irritated on myself.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just need to double check. It's sort of down there from what I recall. So it's quite a long ride. This is a pain. Why can't this circle stand still?
Right.
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. Cause I went past a point where we got to sort of train with Dohalim. So that is sure sign that we're on the right track. I'll stop it right where it stands. Now that I sort of have gotten a little bit more control on who I want to fight with, I still can't do Dohalim, but I will probably do it at some point.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
In a bind?
Blah blah blah,
Take this!
Thousand gale, unparalleled strength! Into the shiny nail!
Here I come! Alex Storm! No further! Take this! Hurricane! Demon Fang!
Shiny!
Rehendra. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dohalim. His boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks.
Take this!
That is actually useful.
There you go! No let up!
You're on! You're Muppet! Can't get out of this!
Thunder instant! Back into the forest! Annihilation!
You're Muppet! Severing Wing! It's over!
You're
I'm on! Here I come! Hurricane! Now or never!
Shiny Supernova! Sleep now! Let's get you off
Talon
the
Hurricane! You're mine!
Ray! Shiny Supernova!
Talon Hurricane!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this
Seems
stuff, Rimwell?
like he knows what it is.
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renin who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renins have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing
In
as
a
it's Dan in
way.
history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Artifacts. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on or off from artifact effects list. Okay, we can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on art screen to switch between panels. Okay.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
It's so hilly around here. I can
Oh god.
feel my
I
feet
push the wrong button every time I'm trying to
getting
get up
blisters.
That's mountain
the map.
hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Nah, I have to go further that way.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
From what I remember, it's one of those two. We're going. I think I'm going
What
to
were people even
recognize
thinking
when we
back
get
then?
there.
Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
I sure built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahog Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Yeah, it sounds like we're on the right track. So, yet another validation of that we're on the right track. Yeah, I think it's this way.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest,
But
we
you
could
have
be
to
eating
eat
better
your,
than we do.
greens.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting?
It seems like
Hey, it's not like I'm...
agreeing to this. Even if he says something else.
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Seems like it's going to be another battle.
That is all I desire.
Level 28.
Then why are we fighting?
And what level are
Who
we?
even are you?
22?
Demon Fang! Win! Away! Leave the party to me! Ready and ready! Try harder! I can carve through armor! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Not on my watch! Will this Raging Cascade!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! It's over!
In here!
Here I come!
I'll be saving this!
That freaking does it! Take this!
Visage darkness!
Here I come!
Glacier
You're finished!
Enjoy!
Right feet!
One more time!
You're mine! Eat this! Starter!
No, 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 no.
Go again! Talon Hurricane!
Raging Cascade! I'll bring you back to the depths of this!
Freaking does it!
Dance in the wind! Taste and feel! Here's a healing art!
Take this! It's over!
Chinese supernova!
Enjoy! No further!
Lightning!
Raging Cascade! That freaking does it!
In here!
Will this come on?
Get on in there with
Die!
the healing Visage darkness! Far enough! Back into the fray!
Take this! I can carve through armor!
Now
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
coming through!
Right. Fall.
Die not in your dreams!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going?
Burn it down!
Show me your strength.
It's weakened!
This land, no! Talon Hurricane! Take this!
Enjoy.
Try harder! Dust to dust!
None shall escape my grace!
I guess we weren't supposed to fight him at this point. Seemed also pretty obvious since he is 6 levels over and also seems that tough. Oh my god. Poor little owl. One doodle. Let me hold.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Come on. Continue healing. Only it is for distraction.
Oh? A wretch like you?
Ow. And the dark side stops.
Till next time.
Seems like he tried to sort of provoke
Shion,
that reaction eventually.
please!
Like he sort of knew what would happen.
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought you were...
I'm fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't...
And
Look,
you did something.
I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
Oh, look.
No, I know you're
Who
not.
finally has
It's just...
humor.
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
I thought he
Now
would
that I think of it,
sort of
between
not
that
remember
light and the
what
blazing
happened.
sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag-Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
Yeah, finally. We're getting there. Some weird way when I'm looking at that city,
Are we
I'm
in the right
thinking
place? This place
Nier
looks like a
Automata.
mess.
I don't
Yes,
know why.
this is Nias, the capital of Mahag-Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This
And
doesn't
I
seem
think
like
it
the kind
was
of place people would
especially
actually
that
live.
castle we saw.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Seems pretty empty. An owl? And this time it wasn't that difficult to find.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Then we have seen 16 owls. It looks. Okay, then it seems like we have to go over the bridge. If we aren't supposed to eventually knock on doors.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Just taking a peek at the view. Not something there. It seems like there's only one way up. And that is up those stairs.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
Who's talking?
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
What? Oh,
The
two
Renans.
Renans.
Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Beyond here is the aerial plaza that leads to Almedria's castle. But for now it's sealed off, so I'll have to ask you to turn away.
So you're Elfin, are ya?
Yep.
Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me,
Woman
you brat. Didn't your
and
parents
kids?
teach you any manners?
Okay, I kinda get with kids,
So
but
you're the one who
woman?
took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you
Is
pull
he a
that
woman
off?
woman hater?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Oh my god. I really don't like that guy.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
Few people.
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't
It
agree
would
with
have
him, do
helped.
you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
So he know the difference between Renins and
Let's head on
Renins.
over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
It's only certain Renins he is against.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Are you the blazing sword of Talaglia? No, he's not, but he's with him. You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand? Of course.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
Yeah,
I have to
probably
agree.
right.
This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down
Probably.
the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Beifan told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
What is going on?
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Well, if you haven't figured, he likes you.
So
That's
we're
the
just going to
point.
check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
We are... Oh god.
I wonder if something happened.
Okay. So if we go that way... then we get there. Valley of the Four Winds, Mahag-Sar.
Ah! Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh! Even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get...
Even late? Okay, then it has to be one of those. How about that way? Eventually... oh god.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Where are you going?
No, god.
Demon Tank!
Steering flame!
You're mine! You're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
This is the right place.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
This is where we're going to end for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream, which is probably going to be in Callisto Protocol. It's pretty close to release, and I can't wait to try it when I'm finished with my exam. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you then. Bye!